Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. It's cold out here. Let's see who tunes on in. Sunshine after the rain. First one in the room, and Juice Golden, welcome. Good to see you, Din Din, hello. Good to see you, RJ, we're back. Good to see you, Travis Weeks. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Good to see you, Michelle King. Good to see you, Miss J. Payne. Good to see you. Good to see you, Chiladian. Good to see you, Rick Fisher. Good to see you, Tom Venkin. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain. Good to see you, Irevis. Welcome. Good to see you, ABX Girl. Good to see you, Dwayne. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain. Good to see you, Rubberjacks. Good to see you, RJ. Good to see you, M8R. Welcome. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain. Good to see you, Mark Friedman. Good to see you, Rick Fisher. Good to see you, Ramona. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries. Good to see you there, Darren. Good to see you, Jim. Good to see you, Olive. Good to see you, ICU. Good to see you, Paula. Welcome to the courtyard behind the Woolworth building, one of my favorite buildings in the whole city. Good to see you there, Jack. Good to see you there, John Anderson. Johnny Anderson out there in Denmark. Welcome. Good to see you, Barbara C. out there in I believe you're in Georgia, right, Barbara? You see this narrow building? Evidently the Chinese government paid for this, and it's all empty. So, hey, do you own this building? I would live stream in there every day. If you just give me an apartment up there, I will gladly live stream there all the time and live there for free. Good to see you, Glowed. Good to see you there, Jim. Yes, we're playing American Truck Simulator. It's another chilly day, Rick. It's another chilly day. It's freezing out here in New York, but we're going to make the best of it. It's not as cold as yesterday. Not as cold as yesterday, but I just got to get used to this shit. So we're going to get used to it today. We're going to do a nice long walk today. We're going to go up Broadway to the Rockefeller Center. We'll see the tree, and then we'll do a little loop of Central Park. So we're going to do all that for you guys. Welcome. I was hoping for 50 viewers by 5 minutes, but I guess not. The giant rat's behind me. I get to show you guys the giant rat today. And still the microphones don't want to work, and for some reason the signal didn't want to work just now. But now everything is hopefully taken care of. Hopefully everything... by the way, moderators, no need to moderate. No need to moderate, moderators. No need to moderate. Are you excited, Olive? Where are you watching from? If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome to New York City. Good to see you. No more warm autumn days. No, Din. The warm autumn days have gone, and now we're back into glove weather. We're back into glove weather, people. Shall we? Let's see what kind of nonsense we could see today, right? Looks good, sounds good. Yeah. Trying my best, Rick. Trying my best. By the way, the building from China, everybody. Will it get warmer today? We're going to see, Dwayne. We're going to see. We're going to make our way all the way up to Central Park. So this should be the warmest time of the day. Is going to be right now. Good to see you, Olive, out there in the Netherlands. Welcome. All right. I will get more viewers. No worries. Eventually, Revis. Eventually, we'll get more viewers. Yeah, Polar Bear Day. It's kind of a Polar Bear Day. Wait. Okay. We got flowers, everyone. We got flowers. Good to see you, Brian Bell. Welcome, Brian Bell. Watching out there in chilly Belfast. Are you looking forward to the stream? I'm looking forward to the stream. We have Christmas decorations here today, and I guess for the rest of the season. So let's check it out. I love this little plaza here. This is where I evidently now set up my live streams. Good to see you, Optimus. Welcome. Look, we got Christmas decorations. We got Christmas decorations. Yay. They're puffing on a 420. Nice. Sally, good to see you, Sally. Welcome. All right, it's 1:30. Here we go. Let's time myself out. Feels like Minnesota weather. Don't remind me. It does feel like Minnesota out here. Good to see you, Trisha. Welcome. Welcome to the Potato Chips, everyone. Welcome to Potato Chip Plaza here in Lower Manhattan, just behind the Woolworth building. And right across the street, we got some kind of a protest going on. The big rat is set up across the street, so let's see the big rat. Let's see the big rat, people. Good to see you, Susan. Welcome. All right. The building the Chinese government supposedly paid for, and it's all empty. I'll gladly live at the top of that. Anyone wants to super chat me that? Oh, people already honking horns. People already honking horns at me, people. Let's try to do my best to stay in the sunlight. So we will do that today. All right, we got the big rat, everybody. We got the big rat. Robertson Lopez, boa tarde, Brazil. Protesting the code, protesting this building that I think got rid of their union people. How am I feeling today? Fantastic, Olive. Hey, it's the giant rat. Hey. Let's make our way up Broadway today. Bienvenue, Nebul, bienvenue. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Welcome. Making our way up all the way today. Making our way up all the way to Central Park. Why not? Exciting for the Thanksgiving Day parade this year. Me too. It's the first Thanksgiving I'm not working in like 8 years, so it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna be very, very awake in the morning. Good to see you there, JC. Good to see you, Marty Lewis. Welcome. Jolie, good to see you. No, it didn't look Christmassy, Jolie. Yeah, no. I was hoping for at least a wreath around it. Jolie, I have to agree. Activity 79, good to see you. Nelly, welcome. Good to see you there from Florida. Thanksgiving, Sebastian, welcome. I hope everyone's doing great today. Well, I wish I had my microphone for that one. Jair, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, the weather should be a perfect and very seasonable for Turkey Day. So yes, Thanksgiving should be, especially for the parade, should be no problem. 49 degrees now. Yeah, it's a cold 49, Marty. It's a cold 49. Did I ever get used to it? Well, Olive, I'm born here, so this is all I know. Olive, I was born here in New York. So there's like a weird standard to living if you're from here. So, in a weird way, no, can never get used to it. How am I doing today, JC? Fantastic. Fantastic. Yes. Yeah, if your nose is leaking, you're cold. Absolutely. All right, we're starting here. City Hall. We started just behind the Woolworth building here, came out here on Park Place. Now we're just going to go north here, all the way up to Central Park. Let's do it. Let's do it, people. Ahmed from Turkey. Merhaba, Turkey. Merhaba. You're more than welcome, Olive. I like sharing the city with you guys. I like sharing the city with you guys. 53 degrees today in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Nice. Nice, and that's nice and warm. I could go for like 55 degrees. Ooh, we got a bicycle tour here. This is what a bicycle tour looks like. Oh my God. Yes. This is tour guide Daniel here. He's a Dutch tour guide. Ran the New York City Marathon right here. Yes. Bicycle tour. Yes. Hells yeah. Riding a bike in the greatest city. Oh my goodness. Bicycle tour. Merhaba, merhaba. All right, we're here at Chambers Street. One of my favorite statues right over here. Top of the municipal building, we have Civic Fame. Right up there. Civic Fame. She's made of copper, clad in 24-karat gold leaf. She's holding up a crown. The crown has 5 points in it, one for each of our 5 buttos here in New York. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Good to see you, Claudio. Good to see everybody, people. All right, let's see. Let's see how far we make it up today. Let's see how far up we make it today. We want to go do Central Park today. It's going to be like a marathon today, I guess. Going all the way up. Any hand bikes? Yes. Hand bikes all the time. Especially in Central Park or any of the big parks. I had an issue with this signal starting up the live stream today. That was kind of interesting. It looks like now I have like a solid signal, which is good. Maybe it was a problem with the VPN, who knows? But it's a beautiful day in New York. Yeah, once you get moving, activity 79, the weather is pretty nice. Okay, here's where we're having, okay, there we go. This area here always has a cell phone disruption, and right around here. Bike tour ended very well, Nebul, yeah. Everyone had a good time. Everyone made it through safely. That's really all that matters. So it was a good tour today. Da-da-dee. So I walked through the narrow spot here. Eric, nice weather, man. Beautiful weather. Welcome. I am hoping for the snow. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am hoping for some snow. What a nice big storm. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Yeah, the buzz in New York does keep you warm to a certain degree. I think that was Dwayne Reed, the original Dwayne Reed. Good to see you, Felix. Good to see you, Jason. Welcome. Usually this time of year, like maybe like 6 to 10, but today we had 14. So, I expect more people tomorrow. So this is like a little bump this week, and then this week basically takes us into the new year. And then it drops off obviously during January and February. Yeah, the original Dwayne Reed, yeah. Down the block yonder. Yeah, once you get walking, it's not that bad. Yeah, next week the gridlock alert season begins. I'm very excited to show you guys a closed Fifth Avenue. Definitely want to show you guys that. I had an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old on the ride today, and they rode pretty good, but not gonna lie, it's a little scary. It's a little scary having the wee ones on the ride. Good to see you, Tamara. Good to see you, Southern Pacific. Welcome. Ooh. Got caught up with the wired microphone. I really missed the wireless setup. I'm really missing my wireless setup as of late. This wire thing is not cool. Especially when I want to catch up to the chat here. All right. Franklin Street, Broadway. Casey Neistat's office off to our right-hand side here. YouTube's own Casey Neistat, the original crazy vlogger. Well, not the original crazy vlogger. He turned vlogging into a movie. Ooh, the lights are on up there. And Jack Spencer with a $2 super chat. Jack, thank you so much for the big $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Good to see you, Steelhard. Welcome. But Casey Neistat's office right there. Yay. And I hope next year he runs under 3 hours in the marathon. Hope he has a fantastic marathon Sunday next year. Hey guys, welcome. I'm surprised I haven't corrected the problem. Okay. YouTube has an office? No. A YouTuber has an office? Yes, he's kept that. He's maintained that space even before YouTube, Felix. That's always been Casey's work office. Yeah, have a mic issue. Oh, yeah, I hope they correct the mic issue too, yeah. I'm waiting for an update. From Prism Live. Good to see you there, Edwin. Welcome. Edwin's in Toledo. Welcome. Pineapple Water. Good to see you. Yeah, Pineapple Water. Do you see his new video? I haven't seen his new video yet. I know he just came out with one. I chose to watch World Cup and eat a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. I'm going to save Casey's video for my express bus ride home today. Can I just tell, I'm just going to be very honest with everyone. Today's one of these dreamlike days where it's like the whole day is like a movie for me. It's been such a crazy day today. It's totally like Marty McFly hopping on the skateboard, you know, at the beginning of the day, and you know, Huey Lewis in the News is playing. You know, it's one of those days today for me. It's been such a go day today. So I'm having a lot of fun right now. Yes, we're going to Rockefeller Center today. Yes, we're going to see the progress of the tree, and it looks like the market's back. The market is back. Yeah, today, Rick, it was just like woke up, got ready, feel good. My bus came early. Just moving all day today. Just moving all day. Just moving. It's not quiet, Felix, no. No, it's jumping. It's jumping. Hey, Canal Street, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got the light. That's efficient. Crossing Canal Street, baby. Crossing Canal Street. This is where they made that Avril Lavigne record cover. So that as a shirt the other day. I was like, that's kind of cool. Didn't know Avril Lavigne created a album cover right there in the corner. No idea. Unbelievable. Anyway. Today was a good day. So far today's been a good day. Can't complain. Oh yeah. There's a sound of the city for you. Having a fun little jaunt right here. Technically walking in Broadway. Have you singing Huey and the Lewis songs now? Perfect. That's my job. All right, dude. I think they're outside. Is that the new saying? I like that. We're outside. I'm outside, damn it. I'm outside. Coming up on Grand. Ferrara Bakery. Right up the block over here. Get some cannolis, right? Sounds good. All right. I got time on this light. Do I? No. But we'll hang out in the curb cut. So the red path actually, it's a bus lane, Olive. And this has actually been freshly painted. So you're seeing a brand new bus lane that is just maybe even a few hours old. They might have done it over the weekend. That's right. Leave the gun. Take the cannolis, please. Leave the gun. Take the cannolis. Will I be live on Thanksgiving? Maybe. I won't be at the parade. I mean, I have no intentions on going to the parade. That's going to be well covered. So, and anyway, I normally work on Thanksgiving, so it's kind of fun. I'm not working on Thanksgiving morning. So, I don't know what I'm going to do on Thanksgiving. We'll see. I mean, never say never, though. I may just live stream on Thanksgiving. So who knows? Yeah, John. Stay home, be lazy. Don't do anything for a whole day. I'll be a one-man parade in Coney, exactly. Edgar, good to see you, Edgar. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Good to see everybody, people. Deming, welcome. Oh, if I missed you. Yes, I do. I buy things from street vendors from time to time, but mostly artists. If I see artists creating art and like selling it, I tend to buy. That's what I tend to buy out in the street. Watch the parade and pig out. Yeah. Watch the World Cup. Yeah. Yeah, stay home. Maybe a radio show, maybe. Maybe a radio show. You never know. Nebul, you never know. Yeah, can't watch soccer. Yeah, it's good to nap to. I napped to it yesterday. That's why I'm convinced the United States lost yesterday, because I fell asleep to it yesterday. After doing the truck sim. After I shut down the truck sim, I turned that on. And yeah, I fell asleep. It's kind of funny. Yeah, 40% off Levi's. You get those deals online most of the time too, so you don't need to physically come down here anymore. And for me, usually, they don't have my size. I have a very popular size. Watched 3 matches today, nice. What was it? I just watched it, I think Mexico and Poland just concluded. 0-0. Nice boring game there while I finished my ham and cheese sandwich. As we look at my shadow, welcome everybody. Welcome to Broadway. We're walking north along Broadway, approaching Spring Streets. As we continue on, people. Sorry. Is France playing today? I have no idea. National Football League for Rick. Oh yeah. Slim Dutch, that's right. It's good to see you, Julie. Welcome. I don't know, Deborah. I don't know. First game was exciting. Nice. 2 of them, 0-0. Wow. Ibrahim, merhaba. Okay, warming up. I'm warming up here. It is. I think I finally got into the. I got to my pace here now. If this seems fast, I am approaching my New Yorker pace here. I just want to get somewhere. This is also really good exercise. Yeah, bus lane is bright. I think this was just painted like this weekend. It's brand new. Yeah, they didn't even put the lettering in yet. Good to see you, Leela. Welcome. Are they? Really? $9. It's crazy. Absolutely, Nibble. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on over hither? Okay. Good to see you buy the book. Welcome. Will I have something special for Thanksgiving? No, I'm gonna have my usual. I passed the stand with $9 water. What? That was $9 water? That's craziness. Didn't even notice that. I'm gonna have to go to the videotape. All right, 30 minutes into the stream, I walked past a $9 bottle of water. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. That water better have gold in it. Shit. $9. That's expensive. That is very, 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 very expensive. Absolutely, Rob. Good to see ya. Houston Street, people. Houston Street, not Houston Street, but Houston Street. Houston Street, ladies and gentlemen. The big shift from the old grid to the new grid, right here at Houston Street. That 1811 grid pretty much begins north of Houston Street, everybody. All right. I don't know if we're gonna go see Rip and Dip today. Let's see, maybe we'll go say hi to Rip and Dip. Let's see if we're gonna go see Rip and Dip today. Good to see you from Veracruz, Mexico. Good to see you, Jordan, from Canada. Good to see you, Tunisia. Welcome, 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 everybody. All right, it's a nice long light here. Oh, yeah, the Rip and Dip alien is not out in front of Rip and Dip, which is right over there. It is not there, people. Ooh, yeah, that'll be a good lawsuit. Taxi comes out from the left lane. You miss walking in New York City? Well, Felix, that's what I'm here to facilitate. At least I try. All the action, people. All the action on the street right now. Why not? Quite an eclectic day in the chat room. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Hassan. Welcome. No need to be sad, Ramona. No need to be sad. You'll be out here in New York before you even know it. No need to be sad, Ramona. Thank you so much, Rick, for being a member of Touch Miles Plus for the last 9 months. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. I want to thank all the members of the channel. You guys definitely have made this process a lot more enjoyable. And you guys pay for quite a lot. So a lot of what you guys are seeing, basically the cell phone plan, you guys enabled me to afford a second cell phone plan. Certainly has improved the live streams quite a bit. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. All you guys. Sunshine After the Rain, celebrating 10 months. Appreciate that. More exciting adventures to come. And we got some fun ones coming up. So stay tuned. Yeah, the alien wasn't there. I wanted to go say hi to the alien, but it wasn't there, so wanted to pat him on the head. Good to see Elisa out there in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Welcome. As we approach Bond Street here, walking north along Broadway. Thank you so much, Paula. Thank you so much, everybody. It's all good. Rick, it just started up. I really did start up the membership thing rather recently, within a year, so. Got to get some more emojis and for you guys, and that's nice and loud. All right, nice loud piercing sound. But you guys really do make the broadcast happen, so thank you. More exciting adventures to come. Tomorrow's going to be a fun one. Tomorrow we venture out to Staten Island, so it should be a fun one tomorrow. I will act like a crazy person in Staten Island, claiming I am looking for my turkey, looking for my Thanksgiving turkey. Not really, but why not? If there's funny people around us. Will we eat a turkey from Staten Island? Only time will tell. Polar bear for sure, absolutely. Yeah, hopefully see the polar bears. I think next Sunday coming up is going to be a rainy day, so I don't know if we're going to see polar bears swim on Sunday. That's all weather permitting. And my live Thanksgiving Day, not so sure, not yet. I will not be at the parade though, Lisa. Yeah, I'm not covering the parade. That's going to be well covered. So no need for me to go out there. It's my first Thanksgiving in 8 years when I'm not working. So I usually work on this day. And I might just do what I normally do, which is for the last 8 years, I think only 1 or 2 years I did the Brooklyn Bridge, but for the most part I do a walking tour in Central Park. So maybe we should do a walking tour in Central Park like I normally do, but do it here on YouTube, so let me know. But I won't be going to the parade. Not going to the parade. Rainier, aloha, welcome. Ooh, Tower Records, everybody. The old Tower Records right there. East 4th Street, Broadway. Who remembers Tower Records? Vile Haggis, thank you for not covering the parade, okay. I'll be watching the parade and relaxing, exactly. Pretty much there, yes, pretty much. Yeah. Well, no, I like watching channel, I'm very boring. I like watching NBC, and I like watching the official telecast on NBC, and I'm very boring in that sense. And I'll sit there for 3 hours and cry, and this year, again, happy tears. Your sister in it? Yeah, awesome, Tunisia. And, yeah. Taqueria Mexicana. This is good. That's a nice truck. Parades are out of Salwick? Maybe. I mean, we will always cover the Mermaid Parade and the Village Halloween Parade. I guess we're the official live streams of those two. But, you know, the Thanksgiving Day Parade, you know, it is a big, like, advertisement, but I don't know. What are the balloons filled with? They're filled with helium. Deming, I believe it's helium. Favorite meals at Thanksgiving? Me too. Made that a tradition there, Felix. Awesome. Happy Tuesday, Lady-O. Welcome. Welcome. Today I think we'll walk through. Let's walk straight through Union Square today. Let's walk straight through it. I use an antenna. I use an antenna. I use an antenna. Yeah, not hydrogen like the Hindenburg. Exactly. Exactly. No hydrogen like the Hindenburg. Bloody hell, this is tight. This is where we're coming up to the sidewalk where in Die Hard with a Vengeance, Bruce Willis, he picks up one of these subway grates here and he goes down to the subway and then hops on a moving train, making its way downtown. Happens right about here, coming up. One of my favorite scenes in Die Hard with a Vengeance happens right about here. And then right around the corner here, there's the subway station. It's actually the RW train, but for the movie, I think they made it into like a 4-5 or a red line. And yeah, happens right here. Colleen, you're more than welcome. Is that even possible? I don't know. Probably not. It's movie magic. Borrowed your neighbor's cable? Yeah, I borrowed my mom's cable. My mom has a cable login, so I use that, and I have all my cable channels, and it's pretty nice. My mom pays way too much for cable. I always tell my mom to get rid of it, but she keeps it. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. So right here, this is the station. They turned this into another station, but they turned it into a different line. But he runs around the corner, grabs the subway grate, then he hops on the train, throws the bomb off the back of the train. Here's one of the largest department stores in the world back in the day. Wantamakers is right here. As we make our way up Broadway. The Grace Church right down the block here. Remember that scene? Very intense, absolutely. Boo, it's the big bus. Boo. Boo, it's the big bus. The first was the best by far. They were all good in their own right, but I'm kind of a sucker for Die Hard with a Vengeance because of the whole New York angle on it. It's like a ride. That movie's like a ride, and I don't remember too many movies made after that felt like that. But I mean, not to say that the first was only unbelievable. It was great, but I'm a bit sentimental for the. For Die Hard with a Vengeance. All right, coming up to Wantamaka Plaza here at 9th Street. This street's always chill over here. As we make our way up Broadway. Alan Rickman, yeah. The great. Yeah, Grace Church, Simon. Right here. Try to get that framed up for you. Gimble a little slow in the cold, but not as bad as the other day. Not as bad as on Sunday. The gimbal starts acting really weird when we get below about 40 degrees. 40 degrees and below, it gets really wacky. But I think right now we're at like at 45, maybe 42, something like that. So, and I'm definitely feeling it now. Warmed up. Empire State Building coming into view right now. You're more than welcome, Colleen. You're more than welcome. But once the camera is a little bit dimmer, we'll be able to see Empire State Building coming into the view here as we approach Union Square. And we're passing right across the street from the Strand. Right across the way. As we approach 12th Street here. It's another beautiful day in New York. I did get my hot coffee, dear lady. Oh, yes, I did. But I also have a soda in my bag for now. And I'm going to have to dip into that, I think, when we get to Union Square. I'm going to find a little spot to sit down for a moment. We'll lose about 40 viewers, and then I'll get something to drink, and then we'll continue on. But I did have a small coffee, which pretty much went right through me. Forbidden Planet is still here, but it's further down the block. We're across the street from it now. Normally we would say hello to the Terminator statue, but he's right across the street over there behind the scaffolding right now. So unfortunately cannot see Forbidden Planet. Forbidden Planet used to be on the corner here, but now they're here in the middle of the block. First granddaughter is due any day now. Michelle, congratulations. Congratulations there, Michelle. Yeah, store has been there for a long time, John Law. Store has been there for a long time. That Terminator T2 statue's been in that window like forever. An old standard. Staten Island Express bus. Any checker cabs left? Danielle, there's a few left, but only for photograph and TV movie purposes. But there are a few out there that you could actually rent. And a lot of people use them for weddings here in New York. Felix, enjoy your vacation, man. Enjoy your vacation. As we approach 14th Street and Broadway, Dead Man's Curb, right here. The old Dead Man's Curb when the old trolleys were in full swing. This is where trolleys killed and maimed many people, and that's because, as you see, Broadway makes a quick jump to the left. So, because of that and how trolleys work, a lot of people used to get killed right here, but Dead Man's Curb right here. We're gonna walk through Union Square Park. Gotta get around this holiday mart. There's a big ass holiday market here that we gotta get around. I'll see you later, John Law. Have a good one, man. I look for a bench in there. Have me a quick drink. Yes, we have already made it to 14th Street. Oh my goodness. let's walk through the market. Let's see what this market is like, huh? We got the holiday market here, people. Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh, those are your blankets.
Wow, this really takes up a lot of space here. Wow, very interesting. It's a whole thing. Oh, it's like a dead end here. Very cute entrance, right? Just trying to get out of this. That's the funny thing. Trying to get out of this. Didn't know there was a whole little thing here. Let's see here. How do we get around this? I want to go through the park, damn it. Not just loop into. Okay. Made it around the side here. Bit of a labyrinth, that little holiday market there. As we make our way through Union Square Park, we're going to rejoin Broadway here in a few moments. Herald Square will pull away from Broadway, so we're heading on up 6th Avenue to Rockefeller Center. And then after that, we'll make our way up to Central Park. So, good to see you, Bruce Jones. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday. Still got to stop and get a drink somewhere.
That is an incredible structure.
All right, we have rejoined Broadway here. Quite a unique market indeed, Rick. I just wanted to get through it. Fit like a rabbit warren in there. Kind of complicated getting through there. Not for nothing. Not in the mood to, not necessarily in the mood to shop at the moment. So, that's Fields. Good to see you. All right, 18th Street. We're almost to Flatiron. And I think maybe around Flatiron I'll be able to stop for a moment and take a drink from my bag. I am getting kind of warm. I might have to, actually, I think I should put away my hat. Put away my live stream hat. And so it is getting warm. Yeah, what kind of math is that? Yeah, 49% of people who watch my live streams don't even like the video and are not subscribed. They're just here just to get free content and just not even get back anything, which is cool. Get to view still, but yeah, 48%. Good to see you, Jazz Dog. Welcome. All right. Mimi, I'm sounding down. Is everything okay? Everything's great, Mimi. It's just, you know, I'm getting over a cold and my throat's a little sore right now, so I need something to drink. But I'm feeling good. Today's one of these great days where it's like a movie. It's been go, go, go ever since I walked out the door today. So, feeling great, actually. I'm a very lucky human being. I'll just say that. I'm a very lucky human being. So I'm feeling very blessed. Yeah, 48% freeloaders. Pretty much. Absolutely, JR. How do those, I don't know, Chris. I don't know other people's statistics. Yeah, I don't know those statistics there, Rick. Or what's your name? Chris. Yeah, I don't know the statistics. I'm feeling better, Mimi. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. All right, 21st Street's coming up to Flatiron here. Who said that? Jeanette, I appreciate those words, Jeanette Trainer. Yeah, Chris, yeah. Arjan's okay between late. You here now? Absolutely, JR. Perfect thing to procrastinate to. As we walk right down the middle of Broadway here, in the pedestrianized and slow down Broadway here. It's a bit of a slalom right here. Cars do about 10, 15 miles an hour here. And they gotta go do a little slalom here through all the road furniture here. I kind of don't like this, but then again, when you ride a bike, it makes it a lot of fun. They give you something to look forward to. I appreciate that. How beautiful that shine is coming off Empire State Building. So nice. Real nice today. Got a screenshot coming up for everyone. Let's get ready to take a screenshot, ladies and gentlemen. Ta-da! See, this is like a movie set right now. It looks so good. It looks so good. All right, with the blue sky, and I see some tables and chairs here. I could go into my bag and get my drink. My throat is killing me, ladies and gentlemen. So let me take a quick drink here, and then we'll continue on. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. There, I like a postcard. I Like a freaking postcard. Look, I'm gonna frame up a shot. You guys ready? I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna frame up a shot. Let's move this table. And let's get this chair. Frame up the shot for you guys. Yep, there it is, perfect. I framed it up, people. Check it out. All right. Let's sit down and have a drink. Talk to all of you beautiful people. Yes. There it is. There it is, people. See? And that's how you do a live stream, and that's how you frame up a shot. I don't know how some of these people can live stream and then frame up shots. Welcome, everybody. It's been a tough couple of years. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yes, Fields. I'm happy I'm able to be a little bit of a distraction for you. Look at this. I'm sweating, guys, because that's how fast I'm moving. Right? You feel framed? Don't feel framed, Jim. You should do some Big Red from Texas. You should do some Big Red from Texas. Right? Awesome screenshot right there, right? A little postcard for you guys with the beautiful blue sky. All right, let me drink something here. And I would love to have Coca-Cola sponsor me. So, hey, Coca-Cola, I'm drinking today Coca-Cola. What's this called here? Cherry here. Cherry Coca-Cola. Yes. There we go. That feels good. So, yeah, we're going to continue on up now. Continue up Broadway here to 34th Street, Herald Square. We're not going to see the Macy's windows. We're just going to go straight up 6th Avenue and make our way to Rockefeller. We will do a loop of Rockefeller Center. And I think maybe we'll take 5th or maybe we'll take 6th. I don't know which one I should take. Maybe 6th Avenue. No, maybe 5th Avenue. Maybe 5th Avenue we'll take. And then we'll do a loop of the park. Thank you so much, John. Guten Tag, Germany. Robert, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, no clouds in the sky, Rick. Beautiful air. You're drinking just at this moment, very refreshing. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, a glass of Coke and a couple of cherries. Now that sounds nice. It's a bit, it's not as crowded as pre-pandemic. No, this is no, Elizabeth. I think we're getting back to normal times, Elizabeth. I would say about 95%. It's not 100, but we're definitely getting there, and at times it is very normal. So I think we're getting back to normal here in New York. But you never liked to make your own. You never liked making your own with cherries. Yeah, it would taste weird with maybe if you make it your own. Let me see here. 5th Avenue, maybe busy prepping for Saks. You know what? Let's go up 5th. That's right, Din. We may have to go up there. You're right, Din. That's a good idea. Let's go up 5th to the park. Good to see you, William Brooklyn. Good to see you, William. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Veronica. Welcome. Good to see you, Susan Ingalls. About to head out for your next appointment. It's a warm one there in Michigan. 40 degrees. Enjoy the warmth, Susan. Enjoy the warmth. I think we'll go up Saks. That's right. I think tonight is the big unveiling, right? Elton John's going to be there, and New York is so cool in Christmas time. It's so cool. So freaking lucky to live here. I ain't got a front. You get very easy to get that childlike sense of awe when you get everything working together. I've had the McRib many times, Felix. I've had the McRib many times. You prefer fountain or glass? I prefer fountain and glass. Yep, my throat. Thank you so much, Diana. Good to see you, Angel. Welcome. Gargle Coke. It does kill everything. I agree. Elton John is a very Christmassy character, so it's not. I don't think it's random at all. Good to see you there, Lucky Cassis. Exactly, it makes the Grinch even happy. Absolutely. You wish he was here. You are here now, Dinton. Thanks for the power of the internet. Will Elton have his Roomba piano? I don't know. Thanks for the info. You hardly go anymore. It's all good, Elizabeth. Welcome. All right, guys. Let's continue on. I know. I told you I was going to lose 50 viewers. I told you, Robojacks. I said 40, right? I said 40, so yeah.
They want walking. I want walking.
Have I seen him? No, I haven't, Chris. I have not. I gotta look that up on YouTube here. It is bright. It's shining sunlight on me right now. Motion viewer actors. That's right. The real ones are still here. Yeah. It is McNasty, but it's so unhealthy. It's good. Does that make any sense? Sibion Lawless. Welcome out there in Dublin. Still lurking, Susan. Awesome. Good to see Yuri from Belarus. Welcome. Some do, Rick. Yeah, some do. Even though, I mean, I guess I thought this was a conversation, but I know I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to sit down, people. I'm not allowed to sit down. You like my hat, Jerry? Jerry, my wife got me this hat for my birthday, so I want to thank my beautiful wife, who makes me feel so happy all the damn time. All right, let's do it, kids. Good to see you, JK. Welcome. You guys are the real deal. That's right. All right, people. Let's continue up Broadway here. Let's continue up Broadway. We'll have a room of paper to pay late. Yes. They're paying me to walk? Yes, they are. Yes, they're paying for me to walk. It's the only way, people. It's the only way, people. 23rd Street, ladies and gentlemen, 23rd Street. We're on 23rd Street, right in front of the Flatiron building. Looks like the scaffolding is beginning to come down, I think. There it is, everyone, the Flatiron building. Chris, that was a different time, Chris. Different time. All right. Good to see you, Donald. Welcome. I'll see you later, Michelle King. Have a great day. You're paying for unique content. I appreciate that. RoboChecks, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being a member. As we pass through Madison Square Park and Madison Square. Madison Square Park just off to my right-hand side, the original site of Madison Square Garden. Then it moved across the street. Then it moved up to, what was it there, 49th Street and 8th Avenue, where Worldwide Plaza is today. And then we moved over to where it is today, 33rd and 8th. Awesome, Lucky. Awesome. Yes, the original Shake Shack in Madison Square Park. The original, people. Not been here since you saw Queen in the 80s, yeah. We're now getting into what I consider the shady in this section here between 25th and 32nd. As a tourist, as a native New Yorker, always got to keep your head on a swivel on these couple of blocks here. There's always been a few transient businesses that have been in this area here. So kind of anything can happen around here at a moment's notice. Good to see you, Dan. Welcome. Looks like they have the street still closed off, which is nice. So let's take advantage of the Nomad Piazza, sorry. Passive gal, there you go. Yes, indeed, that's Fields. Yes, indeed. Ah. Ooh. Walking in some AstroTurf. That feels nice. By the way, today wearing my Timberlands, my first long distance walk with my Timberlands on for the season. Might have to get some new ones, but they certainly feel good now. Probably going to do around 14,000 steps today. Yeah, great bootleggers back in the day, absolutely. Absolutely. Really nice out here now. It's warmed up, really nice. Not as cold as it was in the morning. A lot of outdoor dining. I'm pretty hard on my shoes, Madam Moja. Between working and doing these live streams all the time, yeah. I think this last pair of Nikes I had, I went through the fastest. It's like, kind of went through them in about 8 months. So, definitely need some new ones. I feel like I need some new Timberlands also. Oh, Jazz Dog, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I couldn't get the first room. I'm very upset I did not get the first room for you guys. But hopefully I was able to show you guys a little bit of the flavor of that event. It was a lot of fun. But I'm very happy I got those Thriller dancers. That was like the best part. Thank you so much for subscribing, Elizabeth. Feeling nostalgic? Oh yeah, that is my job. That is my job, is to bring out some memories. If you haven't been to New York in a while, it's always fun to see the landscape out here. If it's your first time watching, I am a licensed New York City tour guide. I've been a professional tour guide here in New York City for 10 years full-time. My tour guiding career kind of began in 2003 when I became a New York City greeter for a time. And I'd like to show you guys a little bit of a different side of New York. JR, it's really good. Those dances, I mean, Ramona, wasn't that magic? Ramona, that was magic. I wanted to see that again so bad. I wanted to see that again so bad. Good to see you, JS, out there in Poland. All right. What are we at here? Oh, at the dangerous one, 29. 29 is one that's always a little bit shady. On 30th, I used to get a paycheck. So it's always been like this out here, even going all the way back to the 90s. It's always been like that here. Even with all the new development, it's still like kind of a way it's been since the 90s. Yeah, I know, JR. Only 2 cities, New York and Germany. Kind of crazy. Yeah, it took you back. Nice. Good to see you, Darlene. Welcome. The sounds of the city. We are already approaching, well, approaching 30th Street now, but 34th Street, Herald Square coming up. Again, we're not going to see Macy's today because we'll be at Macy's in the coming days. We're going to stay right on 6th Avenue and make our way straight to Rockefeller Center. And then I guess we'll go up 5th, yeah, see what's going on at Saks. Somebody's stuck behind a double parked car. And and yeah, head on up to Central Park and do a little half loop of Central Park. No doubt really nice up in the park today. Hopefully we'll get some nice nice shadows today. Ah, awesome, Darlene. Christmas tray. And now we're coming into the Korea Way as we enter Herald Square, ladies and gentlemen. Across the street from the old Bindles. Oh, sorry, not Bindles, Gimbles. The old Gimbles right across the street, then later on, in my era, becoming A&S Plaza. And then after that, the Manhattan Mall. And now it's a kind of a dying mall. Becoming the Manhattan Mall, and now becoming a dying mall. Oh, the big bouncy house for the adults is gone. That's nice. Just in time for Thanksgiving. I want to go to Gimble's. Get it right, damn it. It's Gimble's, damn it. Gimble's. I'm going to A&S Plaza. I'm going to the Manhattan Mall. All right, approaching 33rd Street. Yeah, I think it's closed, Elizabeth. I think last time I went in there, it wasn't doing too good. Wasn't doing too good last time I was in there. Wasn't in good shape. Wasn't in good shape. You want to see the suburbs of New York? JS, stay tuned because I guess a broadcast from Brooklyn. Gimble's is closed for inventory. Yes, they closed for inventory, John. I mean, I don't go out to Nassau or Suffolk counties. Those are the real suburbs. They're quite boring. But I do live in Brooklyn. Ooh, hey, fucking move over here. Hey, oh. As they all merrily go through a red light. Allegedly. Not the most welcoming mall. No, no, no. So, Mike, we're not going to go through Macy's today because we're making our way up to Rockefeller Center. So, no, we will do Macy's in the near future, but not today. A lot of the stuff is getting ready for the parade here. A lot of parade prep is well underway here. The first thing, of course, is all of the barricades here that are up here. And we got some pre-production over here. We got some of the microwave trucks and all that good stuff over there. And the route of the parade is down 6th Avenue. So back in the olden days, they used to come straight down Broadway, but no more. They come down 6th Avenue, make the turn here, and then go on this side here. All the performances, Broadway show stuff happens down there. Let's take a look at Tom Turkey. making his appearance once again here at Macy's. Oh, actually, I'm right behind a pole here. This will not be a good shot. Oh, we got some Dancers for America here. Oh my goodness. Let's see this here. When's the parade going to be? 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. Only on NBC. There's good old Tom. Right down the way. So that's where all the Broadway shows are going to happen. We got some people, the spirit of America right over there, people. Argentina, buenvenidos. But here it is. Look at all the production equipment here. Back in the day, they used to come down here and then make the turn here. Now they come down 6 and then make the turn. But all the production stuff is here. They're all getting ready for the big day, for the big parade. And then, of course, we have our beautiful Empire State Building. Check, no, it's on NBC. It's on NBC, people. It's on NBC. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, Brian. There's your Empire State Building right there. And here's 34th Street. Let's make our way up 6th Avenue now. Let's continue up 6th Avenue and see the scene here. Let's see the scene here. Look at the steam coming up from the street here behind these metal posts here. This is funny. Yay! Nourishing steam from the 14th Street steam generation plant. As we make our way up 6th Avenue now. Da da da. Good to see you, Helg from Klein, Germany. Guten Tag. All right, 35th Street. We are now walking the route of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, 6th Avenue. So a big thing they do that a lot of people don't realize is all of the street poles here, all of the street lights, they get curved, they get pushed out of the way for the parade. So all the street lamps here, they all go off to the side to facilitate the balloons. It's quite an impressive undertaking that they do at the beginning and end of the day. Quite impressive how fast the DOT redeploys the street lights here. Never been to New York City? Hell, come on out. Ain't going anywhere. Welcome to New York. Awesome, Elizabeth. All right, what are we at here? 36th Street. It's snowing in Warsaw. Turn on the heat. Yes. All right, I'm assuming he's honking at the guy from Jersey. The Uber guy is honking at the guy from Jersey, yes. Welcome to New York, everybody. Traffic, driving, not fun here in New York. Don't drive here if you can. Les, good to see you. Kia ora out there in New Zealand. Good to see you, ABX girls, that time of season. Good to see you, Lizzie, welcome. And Lizzie, I have to agree, I don't think that person was a Michael Jackson fan. Good to see you, Lizzie. I don't think that person was a Michael Jackson fan. I think you were right. All right. As we make our way up 6th Avenue, everybody. I told him, yes, you did, Lizzie. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Lizzie. I stand corrected. I'm trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, but yeah. All right. What the hell are we at? 37th, people. 37th. In front of the Chick-fil-A. Le Chick-fil-A. Now this 6th Avenue bike lane is something that I've always dreamed about because this was always my primary biking route north in Midtown was 6th Avenue. So to see the bike lane here is nothing short of amazing. Oh man, Lizzie was laughing. Sorry about that, Lizzie. That's the Nightbot, but I know you were laughing. I know. Don't take the Nightbot too personally. But I appreciate Lizzie. I appreciate it. Appreciate the words. Appreciate the kind words. We don't have snow here in New York City. That's upstate New York. That's in the northwestern part of the state, near Lake Erie. It's all good. Lizzie, it's all good. It's all good. That's just a Nightbot. Do I remember New York Undercover? Toby, that was a funny show. That was a funny show. I'm more of a Kojak kind of guy. Let's take a walk in the subway. No walk in the subway today. Stay tuned though. I have lots of videos in the subway, come to think of it. Check out my replays. Been doing this for almost 8 years. Been doing this for a hot minute. Good to see you, Sally. Good to see everyone. If I missed you, welcome. Welcome to the show. Approaching Bryant Park, 39th Street at the moment. But yeah, no snow. You got snow up there, Activity 79? Got some snow up there in Sweden?
Down in SoHo?
How long have I walked so far? Kiwi, we started at City Hall. Kiwi, we have started at City Hall, made our way up Broadway to 34th Street. Now we're on 6th Avenue, making our way to Rockefeller Center. Oh no, you fell and you hurt? Oh no! Speedy recovery there, Activity 79, speedy recovery there. Good to see you, Bagels and Walks, welcome. Welcome on into the show. Good to see you there, Petri from Finland. First time on my live stream, awesome, make sure to subscribe. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Yes it is, Bagels. Bryant Park, everyone. Bryant Park, formerly home to the receiving reservoir for the Croton Aquifer, the first freshwater system for the city of New York. Today, the New York Public Library is there also, sharing the block with Bryant Park. It hurts. I'm so sorry to hear that, Activity 79. Please feel better. Natalia from Brazil. Malaikum salam. Welcome. Was around Coney Island yesterday. Subways are getting safer. A lot of police. Yes, indeed, Elizabeth. Just gotta watch yourself. All it needs is some common sense, and you'll be safe too. Sidewalks here are crowded, baby. Bet you Rockefeller's gonna be crowded. And Petri Hisman with a €6 super chat. Petri, thank you so much for the big €6 super chat. Thank you for joining today's €6 club. Much, much, much appreciated there, Petri. Thank you so much. Good to see you there, Mo. Welcome. Good to see you there, Joe Hernandez. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. And thank you so much, Petri, for the big €6 super chat. As we come up on the Deuce, 42nd Street, get a view of 1 Vanderbilt right over there. And then the bookends of the season. The season begins in Herald Square. It finishes in Times Square when we drop the ball on New Year's. Here it is, everyone. 42nd Street, everybody. 42nd Street, right here, down the block. The Petri dish, also known as Times Square. The overcrowded Times Square, down the block, yes. Coffee saves my day too. Activity 79, me too. Coffee always saves the day. Coming up next, we're almost to Rockefeller Center. And we're gonna walk right through the plaza. Got some steam venting here at 43rd.
We go everywhere, Anthony.
It is for tourists. Did you hear them? They're making noises, people. What a rush, indeed, Jeff. Exactly, what a rush. Ooh, there's some Michael Jackson. All right, there goes the copyright. In honor of the 40th anniversary. Oh, he's playing it on the rickshaw. He's playing it on the rickshaw. I think so, Jer. I think so. Not going to Grand Central Terminal because we are now bound for Rockefeller Center. We're going to Rockefeller Center right now. Yeah, Billie Jean. That was the first room in that Michael Jackson experience. It was so cool. And I should have started the live stream from there, but I thought I would be able to kind of backtrack through the whole thing, but yeah, Mo, the traffic is back. The traffic is back, baby. Happy to see the traffic back. Welcome back, everybody. All right, 45th, ladies and gentlemen, 45th. Your dream is coming true. I know, Bagels and Walks is going to be fantastic. Bagels and Walks, I cannot wait to walk an empty and closed Fifth Avenue. I'll be there, Bagels and Walks. If you want to link up, man, let me know. I'm looking very much forward to walking an empty Fifth Avenue. Traffic is terrific. Yeah, closed Fifth Avenue on, was it 4 Sundays? It's 4 Sundays in December. Holiday Sundays, you know. Very exciting. Yeah, that was Saturday. You're more than welcome. That was Saturday. Yeah, certain weekends, 49th to 57th. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, baby steps, you take what you can get. Yeah. Bagels and Walks, they should pedestrianize Manhattan, right? Should they just pedestrianize Manhattan? I'm like the crazy person who thinks that only like buses and like trucks that supply stuff should be allowed in Manhattan. You know, and I guess people who only live here should be able to bring like a vehicle. But wee. It's just like Amsterdam, yeah. I think it's very doable. I mean, we have the subways, and we could utilize buses and stuff. Want to know why you had to pay a congestion fee as a passenger going into Manhattan? Were you riding a cab, Mo? They have a weird ad thing if you ride a cab. Yes, big investment. Absolutely, Bagels and Walks. NBC, I think NBC still does the dog show at 12. I think they do. I'm going to have to check the NBC television network for more information. What about people who used to live in the city? We should get credit to be able to bring your cars into the city. Mimi, if you leave the city, you leave the city. Maybe they could create permits. I don't know. But the Diamond District, everyone. Oh, you was riding in an Uber. Yes, Uber does have, that's like a cab. So yeah, you had a congestion fee. It's not congestion pricing. It's like, I think you were like riding in rush hour. And you were riding either to or from the city center during rush hour. Good to see you from Friesland, the Netherlands. Welcome. Yeah, cab is going up. Okay, NBC has the dog show. Oh, the lights are turned on, everyone. The All-American Christmas is back. From the Seven Circles of Hell here at Fox News Plaza, where Tucker Carlson continues to spew the lies. Here it is, everyone. It's Christmas, All-American style, here at Fox News Plaza. Hopefully nobody will burn down the tree. Yes, the parade is repeated at 3 o'clock. Absolutely, yes, Fields. Yes, indeed, Mo. Maybe, JR. I want to kill Broadway traffic, then ban traffic. There you go, Belmar. Congestion fee. That's crazy, never heard of it. Yeah, they're trying to introduce a congestion pricing fee. Lawrence J, bonjour, bienvenue. Is it cold? It's a little chilly, but I'm warmed up because I've been walking for the last 95 minutes. Fox is an animal. It's a great animal. It's a beautiful animal. It makes noises, people. All right. Text of Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the one, the only, Rockefeller Center. We're going to kind of snake our way around the plaza. And let's see what it's like. We're gonna turn in here at 49. And the cell signal's awful around here. It was better when they had the Homer Simpson statue. Yes, indeed. All right. Gotta try to get around these people here, but it's kind of tough. And they're just blocking the whole sidewalk. Yeah, your favorite big red balls are out. The balls are here, people. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at them, people. Because they are here. Wow, this is crowd here is big. Definitely messing with the network here today. Network is slammed down here, guys. Wow. There are the big red balls. Let's see if we get the signal back if I stop moving. Yeah, there we go. Johnny Mocha. Good to see you, Johnny Mocha. The signal here is nothing short of awful. What's my plan for Thanksgiving? To spend it with my family. Yeah, we were talking about congestion pricing like in London. We're trying to bring it here. Let's get into the Christmas vortex. All right. Signal's really bad here, guys. All right, we're getting it back. We're getting it back here. All right. Wow, traffic here is nuts right now. There it is, Radio City Music Hall. Right here, baby. A lot of activity going on here. All right, looks like the signal's improving as we might have to walk a little slow here. Well, let's make our way up 50th here. And we're gonna go see the tree really quick. Let's go get into the Christmas vortex here, shall we? So here we are, ladies. Do they still have the Rockettes? Of course they still have the Rockettes. Of course they do. The Rockettes will be performing in the Radio City Christmas Spectacular here at Rockefeller Center, here at the Radio City Music Hall. Oh yeah. Here we are, people. Christmas vortex. Bet you the line to go up to Top of the Rock is nuts today. Yeah, the vortex totally messing up the signal. Absolutely. Well, Joe, there's a lot of programs that show off the Rockettes. Worst signal, Top of the Rock, absolutely. The terrible signal up there at Top of the Rock. That's probably because of the weather radar. Oh. Okay. The statue is walking, people. The statue is walking. Real monks don't give out that stuff. Here it is, people. Oh my goodness, there it is. There's the Christmas tree, people. Oh my goodness. It's here, people. Look at it, it's beautiful. Yay. Ah, the Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Scammer monks indeed. Yeah, don't give your money to those guys. He's got to be kidding me. I know, right? What are those ninjas? Those are those random characters in that Super Ninja Turtles video game on NES. Remember those random characters? Anyway. I guess let's walk through the plaza here, see what's cooking. We'll walk through the copyright music, which is always fun. I know, bagels and walks, they've spread. They have spread. Ooh, nice and just jump in here, people. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We're back in Christmas times. Merry Christmas, Darren. Oh my goodness. Beverly Cole, happy Thanksgiving, Beverly. Hope you're doing well. All right. They're skating on the soap, people. Yeah, I heard about that bagels and walks. I've been tempted to try that too. No, they're everywhere, Colleen. They're everywhere. Well, Rockefeller Center in full swing. Let's see what's going on over at Saks. My favorite part. Let's sing this song, everybody. That's right, Nipple. Here in Rebel Radio. You know they blasted copyright music in here to scare off the live streamers, right? Ooh, look at that. They added more stuff. This is going to be a nice display this year, everyone. I think the Saks Fifth Avenue is going to really blow everyone away. I think it's going to be a really well done light show this year. Looking very much forward to it. Yeah, Bundy, right? Yeah. Well, here it is. Let's get the shot for everybody. There's your shot right there. There's your Christmas shot. It's got more Christmas than that. Let's zoom on into that beautiful Swarovski crystal star. The Swarovski crystal star. So it's like 900 pounds, something like that, almost a ton. Daniel Libeskind designed that. Daniel Libeskind, the master architect for the new World Trade Center. I know, and it works because they just mute. I know. Absolutely, Mimi. Absolutely. Yeah, no, they do S Fields, but you know, the music is to like, you know, like I don't care about the copyright music, but everyone else does. Well, there it is, everyone. Here's your actually. Let's frame it up. There you go. There's your shot. We'll see that in a few. Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see it in full glory either. Exactly. Other live streamers, it's a star, right? It's nice to actually like learn about it, right, JR? It's actually nice to like actually like kind of learn about it. The Swarovski crystal star designed by Daniel Libeskind. I think it's like the 5th or 6th year we're using it. Wow, they got a big setup here for tonight, either tonight or tomorrow. I think it's tonight. A new display here. I think it's tonight. Let's see if we can get around this here. See how they have this set up. Up here, oh, we can go across the street. Let's go across the street and see this. Oh yeah, look, it's got a special entrance here. Wow, fancy people. Look at that. Wow, this is going to be such a great display here. I can tell they've added a lot of stuff here. These pieces here were not here in the past. Some other elements they've updated. Absolutely, gives it a personal touch. It's tonight, right? So yeah, tonight, 7 o'clock. Elton John is going to be unveiling the Saks display here. Kind of amazing. Very, absolutely, yes, Fields. Very pointy, very pointy. Looks good. It's a very exciting display here. Good day. Good to see you there, improper. Hello there, improper. I won't say the rest. Wow, they cleaned the sidewalk and everything. Ooh, my wife will look fantastic in this dress. I think my wife needs that dress. Wow, they got a whole lighting set up here. My goodness, this is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Yeah, people already sitting down, waiting for the event to take place. Waiting for it to take place. Wow. Yeah, I know, it's going to be amazing. Maybe, Chair, I don't know. A lot of the windows here are, at least in this section here, all these windows here are still closed. Yes, indeed, Mo. Let's make our way up 5th here. Wow, it's properly crowded out here right now. You know, we needed some snow, right? Absolutely. All right, 50th. We're back on 50th. We're going to go now north up to Central Park. Here it is, everyone, St. Patrick's Cathedral. Right over here, one of the most beautiful buildings in the whole city. St. Patrick's Cathedral. Absolutely, RJ. RJ, they're my bread and butter. I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to the tourists. Yep, it's tourist season, baby. Everyone's, yeah, we are right. Full effect out here today. Full effect today. I bet you the park's gonna be nuts. I bet you Central Park is just gonna be nuts. Your cousin got married there, Elizabeth? Wow, awesome. Beautiful church, Steelheart, beautiful church. Oh, some of the, oh, my wife's gonna like this. Some of the street displays along 5th Avenue are set up. Could be nice to see. Let's see this, people. Oh yeah, they got the mailbox. So these old. They got a taxi cab. There's a taxi cab right up there. All right. Yes, the baubles are out. Remember when 5th Avenue was two-way? That was like in the 50s. Look at this. Yay, do not lean. The tourists will lean on it, people. The tourists, oh, it's lit up too. Yay. Yay. Don't lean on it. See, what'd I tell you? They got a sign that says don't lean on it. People lean on it. Don't lean on it. Everyone leans on it. All right, the 60s, yeah. But it's still two-way in the 60s? I don't think it was. I think it was like in 58, they made it like a one-way. It was part of the General Motors Better Roads guidebook to turn this into a one-way. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. He completely just choked the street right here. This is incredibly dangerous now. Because now he's gonna come back behind here now. And I'm gonna get out and block the way for these people here, because why not? These people don't wanna give any leeway here on the cross. Two-way with double-decker buses, there you go. All right, oh, the displays are coming out, yay! Oh, the displays are coming out. Oh, you still worked at Tiffany's, 1966, nice. All right, got a little narrow scaffolding coming up here. It is out of control, Bagels and Walks. It is out of control. They park, exactly. I'll see you later, Brian. Have a great one. Isn't that an amazing sample? Good to see a sample. That's one of my favorite shots ever in cinema. Is the empty 5th Avenue at the beginning of Breakfast at Tiffany's. One of the greatest scenes. Stop leaning. That's right, Chef. That's right, Chef. Oh, we got a big. To me, this looks like a Rubik's Cube. Is it a Rubik's Cube? I don't know, but it has lights in it. I don't think it's complete. It just seems to be a box. It's a Rubik's Cube. With locks on it. With locks on it, people. Imitation of Life, great movie, yes indeed. Macy's does have nice window displays, Bob. Jeff, I'm glad you're enjoying. We're not done yet, Jeff. We're going to do a loop of Central Park coming up in a little bit. So you'll get a little bit of everything on today's tour. You got Broadway, you got Fifth Avenue, you got Rockefeller Center, and of course, you got Central Park. Right, definitely Rubik's Cube, right? Yeah. Looks like a Rubik's Cube to me. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Miles family of networks here on YouTube and Instagram. You remember the blackout, November 9th, 1966. Was it at 1965? Wasn't the blackout November 9th, 1965? Toe Sucker, welcome. Good evening. Wasn't that November 9th, 1965? It was right after the World's Fair. It made me think we spent all the money for the World's Fair, then we had a blackout. Because, we spent all our money.
And that's a window I did.
The great blackout of November 9th, 1965, when the city came together. A very cold night, evidently. Can we get up to 350 likes? That'll be fantastic. There's 365 of you guys watching. Hit that like button, people. Come on. Right, 1965, right? I know my history. November 9th, 1965. The great blackout of New York City. Everyone got together. Everyone had parties. Everyone got drunk, people. Everyone got drunk. I wish I was around for that one. Exactly. Nibble, no more Twitter, Nibble. No more Twitter. You was in New York about three weeks ago. Awesome. Glad I'm bringing back some memories. But yes, Twitter is dead to me, people. Twitter is dead. You was an infant. Nice. Baby boom, 9 months later. Yes, indeed. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Happy Hanukkah. Oh, I hate that song. Yep, 1965. November 9th, 1965. That's right. Thank you so much there. Twitter's for tourists. Yes, indeed. Twitter is for tourists. Summer of 77. That was another blackout, Oscar. Good to see you. The Moshia. But yes, that was another blackout. That was what? That was that August 1977? That was another great blackout. Good to see you, Lee. Nope, they go on for miles, Lee. They go on for miles. They never end. Good to see you. I'm almost at Central Park, Jeff. We're going to do a little loop of the park, a little lower loop of the park. I'll show you some landmarks along the way. We will see the Angel of the Waters fountain at the Terrace. And then we'll make our way back over to Fifth Avenue. Because this is where I pick up my express bus. To be more precise, I pick up my express bus right around the corner from here on 57th between 5th and Madison. So that's where I pick up my bus. So this whole live stream was for me to walk up here to hop on my express bus. That's all this live stream was. It was a way for me to get to my express bus. 77 was a lot different, a lot of looting and all that. Yeah, terrible. Jennifer, good to see you. I am staying warm, Jennifer. Oh, it was July 77. All right, July 77. There you go, people. I hope we get our UNICEF snowflake back. Hope we get it back, people, because it'll be right in this intersection right here. We got an express bus making a turn here. This is an Staten Island express bus right here. Trying to make the turn, people. It's been a nice walk, absolutely. Oh, watching another stream there, Toe Sucker? Awesome. Thanks for the heads up. All right, people. That's across Billionaires Row, 57th Street. Making our way over to Bergdorf Goodman right now. As the steam flies through the streets. It's a very New York scene here, people. Yes, the original FAO Schwartz, 58th Street, right across the street. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, looks like the Bergdorf windows are up. The Bergdorf windows are up and running. It's nice to see this, people. Ooh. Ooh, these are great. Ooh, all right. Wow. Oh, I cannot wait to come here at night and check this out. Ooh, this is like Statue of Liberty colors here. Wow. These are cool. Can't wait to see these at night. Wow. Wow, these are great. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful windows here. My goodness. Wow. I can't wait to see this at night. Wow, Bergdorf windows, as always, looking great. All right. Now I'm wondering if they're going to decorate the Pulitzer Fountain this year. It's a big thing I've been wondering about for the season. It looks like nothing's set up just yet. Oh, yeah, they put a lot of work into it. Oh, yeah. Across the street, the Paris Theater. And, of course, the Plaza Hotel right here, everyone. If anyone wants to super chat me a night inside the Ella Louise suite, it will be much appreciated. Polar bear with the camera, yes, indeed. You were disappointed in Liberty as in her height. Yeah, she's not that tall. She's not that tall, 305 feet, 1 inch. Sorry about that there, toe sucker. Last year was really cute, yes, indeed. All right. Before we enter the park, let's take one more drink. I think so. It feels like that, Bagels and Walks. Feels like we're slowly building up, and then like when December hits, when Thanksgiving hits, they're gonna really just lay it out on all of us. A lot of the homes in Dyker Heights are not even started up yet, so a lot of people are holding off until Thanksgiving. But I have a feeling after Thanksgiving, it's gonna be full blast. As we wait to cross the street here, and I'm gonna get a quick drink here before I enter the park. And then we'll walk the park here for about an hour. That'd be a little tough making my way across this here. I don't know if I have the light. I do have the light. This would be a great lawsuit here if anyone hits me as I walk through here, because we have the light. Oh, Dyker Heights is going to be great. Wasn't the Playboy Club on 59th? I think it was. I forget. Playboy Club before my time. All right, let's hang out here for a moment here in Army Plaza here, Grand Army Plaza. Roylo, welcome. Let's see here. All right, let's take a seat down here. I'm going to lose about 20 viewers, so let's do that now. Because I need a drink and I need to sit down for a minute. We have made our way all the way up from City Hall. Certainly has been a long walk today, 2 hours into the show, and we're not done yet because we got to do a loop of the park now and make our way back to where I am right now. Let's finish our cherry Coke for the live stream here, and then we'll make our way around here. I'm gonna need another one of these. All right. I think it's gonna be shady enough in the park where I'm not gonna need my live stream hat to read the chat. So I'm gonna put my hat in my bag. Ooh, it's warm. Compared to yesterday, it's warm. All right, guys, shall we do it? Shall we do Central Park? Not a full tour of Central Park, but a good chunk, people. We'll do a good chunk. S Fields, they're not gonna answer that. It's the New York Sitting Show, people. Welcome. It's the New York Sitting Show, people. It's the New York Sitting Show. All right, let's do it. I got a haircut a few weeks ago, Mo. I got a haircut on Marathon Sunday weekend. Or Marathon Sunday week. Don't you love Central Park? Me too. It's my second office. All right, we're here at the Plaza Hotel, 59th Street, 5th Avenue, Grand Army Plaza. And we're going to enter Central Park. Let's enter Central Park here. We're going to walk south along the pond here and make a little loop around. Here to see a Caesar from Rio de Janeiro. Boa tarde, Brazil. Oh, thank you so much, Paula. Paula, I walk for you. I walked long distance for you. And plus, I do work on my feet. I know, he's back. He's walking, I'm back. I'm back, people. It's your dream to live in New York. Siren, Kosir, welcome. Welcome for the live stream. Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family of Networks here on YouTube and Instagram. Instagram, even more live streams over on Instagram and pictures over on Instagram. If you love New York City, check it out from me, from a perspective of a New York City tour guide, a lifelong New Yorker. I lived here my whole life. And that is my job, is to entertain you and show you the greatest city in the world, New York. Using this walk, awesome, Hassan, awesome. Use it to wayfind, it'll be great. All right, let's do it. Let's enter the park. Let's get into the park, people. Let's get into the park. Central Park, ladies and gentlemen. As we walk through the park, I want you to keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing of this is real. This is all nature, staged, managed. It was created by two architects, Frederick Law Olmsted. Frederick Law Olmsted, he's an American-born landscape architect. Calvert Vaux, he's a British-born architect. Calvert Vaux designs a lot of the pathways, some of the bridges and buildings here in the park. If you want to build Central Park in your hometown, you can. The instructions are on the internet. All you need is 10.5 million cartloads of topsoil, 27,000 trees, 9,000 benches, over 3,000 plants, shrubs, and bushes. We use 266 tons to sculpt the glacier rock here in Central Park. The glacier rock, the only natural feature of Central Park. We moved around some 2.1 million cubic yards of rock and debris. We use 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock. That is more gunpowder that was used in the Battle of Gettysburg. We're right now walking past the pond, no special name, just called the pond. This is filled up with New York City tap water, all part of the Croton Aquifer System. The Croton Aquifer System, the first freshwater system for the city of New York, built in the 1800s, 18 teens. All of this is completely man-made, controllable. We could empty the level of the lake if we wanted to. Kind of amazing how this is all not real. Nature stage managed, everyone. When you become mayor of a city, you want to build Central Park, please do. Both of your nieces went through that. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Yeah, the snowball incident. Yeah, no need. You have no idea where to post my pics anymore. You can't, we're not doing screenshots anymore, Mo. Simple as that. So I don't know what else to say. We're not doing screenshots anymore. Twitter is no more. I am only using Twitter to literally look for subway disruptions, and that is it. So, anyway. I'm very happy I exposed Twitter. I exposed their lies and hypocrisy way back in 2017. I had a lot of reservations about using Twitter after I found out how they fudged their own numbers. And yeah, it's sad that so many people just focus on Twitter and that's it, but it is what it is. But we're now in Central Park. 843 acres is Central Park, 341 hectares. It's a 51 block deep park. Starting here at 59th Street, 5th Avenue, going all the way over to 8th Avenue, 59th Street, all the way up to 110th Street. That is how big Central Park is. Yeah, a lot of people leaving Twitter. Twitter is very bloated in their influence. And again, dissemination of news. And even that's becoming not as reliable anymore. So I'm not caring much about it anymore. As we begin to make our way around the Hallett Nature Cove, one of the more wooded areas here in the park, a nature sanctuary for the birds here. We all be bloated in 48 hours. Yes, we would. Yeah, no, Jair. A lot of people just hate speech on Twitter. Like that's their place to hate on people, is Twitter. So, you know what? I could do without it. It's a place just to shit on people, and I'm not a big fan of that. And actually, I'm still blacklisted on Twitter anyway. So for me to, a lot of you people who followed me over on Twitter, you may have noticed you never see my tweets. And that's because when I exposed Twitter back in 2017, 2018, they blacklisted my account. So it's a cesspool, Deborah. People focus only on Twitter, and it's a shame because a lot of those people I am going to now lose touch with. They don't want to go anywhere else but Twitter, so, you know. Good to see you, Michelle. This is a beautiful area, Jeff. We're in the Hallett Nature Cove here. The Hallett Nature Cove's over here. We're going to come out and then go over Gatsbo Bridge coming up in a little bit. Never got into it. It's not for everybody, as Fields. Yeah, please. You know what, JR? If you want to do that, please do. But I am shadow banned. Very proudly on Twitter. I'm very proudly shadow banned on Twitter. The Twitter, exactly, Zalmal. Good to see you. Yeah, S Fields. But it is what it is. But yeah, no more screenshots, unfortunately. We can't do any screenshots. I mean, what you can do is, Mo, if you want to start doing clips and stuff, please feel free. I mean, clips are a great way to kind of share moments. So especially if I'm like not talking and I'm just showing a vista, please feel to take out a clip or make a remix here on YouTube, and that's a great way of kind of doing like a screenshot. Because it seems that there's no way for me to turn it off. So if you guys want to use that, then I don't care. I'll have fun. So as we come up to the Gatsbo Bridge is a stone replacement. This was built in 1868. It just replaced the original wooden bridge that was here. The wooden bridge burned down just a few years after the park opened up. This new bridge, made of stone, designed by Calvert Vaux. The stone they used to create the Gatsbo Bridge was all the leftover stone from the construction of the park. A lot of buildings are created with leftover stone from the construction of Central Park. Buildings like the Dairy, Belvedere Castle, and the Gatsbo Bridge are all built with leftover rock from the construction of Central Park. Here it is, everyone. Gatsbo Bridge, shown in the movie Home Alone 2. Kevin runs over this bridge. And we got people doing photos here. Good to see you, Paulette. Hope you're having a blessed day. A lot of great memories here, Jeff. Absolutely. Ooh, everybody's here, people. Everybody's here. Oh, people getting upset that I'm walking into shots. Oh. Yeah, bagels and walks. It's hard to pick a favorite spot. I mean, to be honest, bagels and walks, my favorite spot always is Bethesda Terrace, an angel of the waters. That is always my favorite spot. I mean, how many different TV shows and movies have you seen that in? Yeah, Danielle, Twitter's had a mute button for quite some time. As we now pass the Kate Woolman rink. We're in a lot of shadow here because of all the buildings here. We're already in shadow here in Central Park. Pigeon Lady scene happens a little bit further over to the west, near the Hetchker ball field. Try to walk a little bit faster here. Got a lot of slow walkers out here in Central Park there. Yeah, probably going to be sunset. It's already sunset already, bagels and walks. It's too much. Kind of drives me nuts how fast sunset comes around. Kind of crazy how fast sunset comes around now. Feels like we're just getting used to the sunlight here. And tourists are funny, yo. Okay. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, coming up on our right-hand side, one of the 4 original buildings built for Central Park. Here comes the dairy. The dairy, designed by Calvert Vaux in 1865. It's recently been restored. As the name suggests, this building used to sell dairy products. Unfortunately, in the 1890s, there was a bit of a listeria scare, and they stopped selling milk products there, dairy products there. It is today the Central Park gift shop, where you can buy lots of Central Park themed stuff, including Central Park perfume. You want to smell like Central Park? The official smell of Central Park is lavender. This building, they recently restored the wooden kind of porch out in the front of it. But the main building is made of stone, leftover stone from the creation of Central Park. The dairy. And then right across the way here, we got a great view of Billionaires Row. The building to the left-hand side, the narrowest building in the world, the Steinway Tower. Steinway Tower right here, 157 West 57th Street. The Central Park South Tower right here, 220 Central Park South right there. But the Steinway Tower, the narrowest skyscraper in the world with a 1:24 width to height ratio. Kind of amazing. But there it is, Billionaires Row. And we are already in the shadow already. Sun is going down so early. Yes, there are lavender fields here in Central Park, Din Din. There's a couple of them. They actually place lavender throughout the park. So there's quite a bit of lavender if you know where to look throughout the park. Our normal walking spot here seems to be blocked. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get around it. And I think I'll take the grass and make my way up to the main drive here. We have to get around the Chess and Checkers house here. When Central Park opens up in 1858, there is no formal play area for children, except for one. There was an outcropping of rock right about here. And a piece of the outcropping of rock had handholds in it and iron rods to grab a hold onto. And it was called Kid Mountain. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. In the 1860s, if your child wanted to play in Central Park, they had only one spot to play, and it was on a rock called Kid Mountain. The first formal playgrounds for children did not appear in Central Park until the 1930s. Yeah, kids, go play on the rock, kids. Go play on the rock, kids, it's fine. Go play on the rocks. Kid Mountain, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Central Park wasn't for kids, just like my channel. Exactly. Yep, Steinway Tower, that's the name of it. 111 West 57th Street. The Steinway Tower, the thinnest skyscraper in the world. All right, we have made it up. Let's see, I can't seem to get around these benches here. Did I just get myself stuck here? Oh, okay, the end of the benches is right over here. Sliding down a rock must be fun. This is the adults' table, absolutely. Today, where Kid Mountain used to stand, is the Chess and Checkers house. During the spring and summertime, you can rent for free a chess or checkers board. All right, up on the main drive here. And right across the way we have the carousel, Central Park Carousel. This Central Park Carousel, originally from Coney Island, built in 1919, moved over here in 1954. The original carousel that used to be here was actually powered by mules, and that lasted for a few years until that burned down. Then they brought in another carousel, and then in 1954, we built the current one. As we make our way down to the mall, off in the distance over here, we have over here we have the Sheep's Meadow. So Sheep's Meadow kind of parallels the mall, where we'll be walking in a moment here. But put a number 1 in the chat if you want to see something that predates Central Park. Put a number 1 in the chat if you want to see something that predates Central Park. Those horse rides are cool. I have to agree. As Fields wants to see something older than Central Park. Robojacks, JR, Din Din, all want to see something that predates Central Park. Phyllis and Nabul want to see something that predates Central Park. Hannah Schnarkley, good to see you, Hannah. You want to see something that predates Central Park, all right. Oscar and Jeanette Trana want to see something that predates Central Park. That's a beautiful thing. Jazz Dog wants to see something that predates Central Park. That's a beautiful thing. Some days you like predate Central Park, some days. Me too, yes indeed. No, the horse carriage rides are not cheap. No, they're not. Leela wants to see something that predates Central Park. Colleen wants to see something that predates Central Park. How much for horse rides? Andrew, it all depends on how far you want to go and how long you want to have the ride. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are just behind the dairy, one of the 4 original buildings in Central Park. The reason why Central Park is a rectangle is because of something that came about in 1811. 1811, John Randall Jr. created and helped lay out the grid plan. The grid plan is his lovely grid of streets we all know and love today, north of Houston Street. Created in 1811, John Randall Jr. himself, the land surveyor, came to every major intersection and either placed a marble, a wooden, or stone marker to mark off every major intersection in this grid plan from downtown all the way up to 155th Street. And as the city developed, obviously these markers disappeared. But in the late 90s, early 2000s, historians started to wonder, are there any of these markers left? And the only natural place to think of these markers to still be available or still be around is here in Central Park. Now, again, this landscape has changed dramatically and looks nothing like it did back in 1811. But in the early 2000s, we did find out that one lane marker is there, and that is the intersection of 65th Street and 6th Avenue. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the last grid marker bolt from 1811. This was placed here in 1811. And we know that it's a grid marker bolt because of, one, its placement. I'm going to show you how it lines up with the street, but also we have mercury here at the bottom. So this was basically jabbed into the rock here, and this lines up perfectly with the intersection of 65th Street and 6th Avenue. If we look down this way here, 6th Avenue lines up perfectly. As you see, 6th Avenue right there, people. 6th Avenue and 65th Street, the last grid marker bolt. Supposedly there's another grid marker bolt in Marcus Garvey Park, but it's kind of hard to get to because it's behind fencing and it's inside of a garden. But kind of amazing. The last grid marker bolt right there. But good to see you, Denise. Let me catch up with the chat here because I seem to have lost the conversation. How about the rock I'm standing for? This city was built on and around what is now referred to as Manhattan schist. Yes, this is the bedrock of Manhattan Island right here. Yep, this is schist that predates Central Park and then some. We used 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock here in Central Park. That is more gunpowder that was used in the Battle of Gettysburg. But right here, yes, Manhattan schist predates all of this. This is the bedrock of Manhattan Island. Well, there it is, the last grid marker bolt. Now you know where it kind of is. We're going to enter the mall now, people. We're going to enter the mall now, make our way over to the Angel of the Waters fountain. Then we're going to start to make our way back down. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to see Balto the dog. We're going to walk underneath the Delacorte clock. Depending on how this times out, we'll hear the Delacorte clock ring. Isn't that awesome, Steve? John Randall Jr., he was quite hated on when he was laying out the grid plan because a lot of people didn't like it because this new grid of streets went right through a lot of people's property. And so when John Randall showed up to mark off the intersection, people literally threw garbage at him and stuff, and it wasn't very cool. Here we are entering the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. This is Literary Walk, the southern end of the mall here. PLA 30. You want to talk about Seneca Village? Seneca Village near 82nd Street and the west side of the park, one of the largest free African-American settlements in the United States. It started coming into being at around 1805, 1809. People started moving up there, mostly free blacks from the South and from the New York tri-state area started moving up there. They create an entire community. By 1855, when construction begins here at Central Park, there's roughly 1,500 people living there. It was a fully integrated community. Some newly arrived Irish and German immigrants also lived in Seneca Village. And the first thing that came along that kind of destroyed Seneca Village was the reservoir for the Croton Aquifer. That was built in 1812. Today, that's the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. And then eventually in 1855, the park comes in, pretty much completely erases Seneca Village. But that area is around the Natural History Museum, 82nd Street, the west side of the park. Summit Rock is the main area where Seneca Village was centered around. And today there's lots of signs that show you where prominent buildings were back in Seneca Village. In 2004, we did an archaeological survey to find out was there anything left of Seneca Village, and unfortunately, nothing was left of Seneca Village. I hope that helped there, PL. Thank you so much there, Nibble. Dan, good to see you out there in Great Britain. Right off to my left-hand side is the Sheep's Meadow. Before this was the Sheep's Meadow, this was a German family-owned rock quarry. They literally had to dynamite out all the rock to create that entirely engineered landscape that is today the Sheep's Meadow. And then also further in the park, further near the near the North Woods, would have been an Irish family-owned pig farm. So quite a few people lived in this area and also had jobs here. But right now we're at the southern end of the mall, the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. What you're looking at is one of the largest groves of great American elm trees outside of Washington, D.C. There's roughly 400 elm trees in this grove alone. You can find around 3,000 elm trees across Central Park. This is the third planting of these elm trees, and for the most part, in all of Central Park, we're at either the third or fourth planting of these trees. This is a special hybrid of great American elm tree. A Central Park strong, kind of resistant elm tree here. And it's quite strong and could battle bugs and all that stuff. So, well, thank you so much there, S. Fields. I appreciate that. But yeah. Even in the wintertime, it makes it's a beautiful, beautiful canopy of leaves and branches and whatnot. Yes, not everything, but close to it, Nibble. Thank you so much. Over the years, for over 150 years, we have had many statues of famous men, one statue of a famous dog, and over 150 years later, we finally have a statue with actual real women. Coming up to my left-hand side is the Women's Rights Pioneer statue. The Women's Rights Pioneer statue unveiled on the 100th anniversary of the ratification of the 25th Amendment. Sojourner Truth, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Susan B. Anthony, all going over their articles of sentiment here. Would you like to see the statue come alive? I hope you do. Scan this QR code, and you can see this statue come alive. Scan the QR code. It's a 20-minute presentation in English or Spanish. It's pretty cool, everyone. Hear this monument talk. Pretty neat. But I'm so happy we have this statue here. The Women's Rights Pioneer statue. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz family of networks here on YouTube and Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. We are now on our way up to Bethesda Terrace, the Angel of the Waters fountain, and I will show you the Four Seasons. Good narration for that piece indeed. You do like this nonsense, Jason. Hit that like button. Here for it all. You're more than welcome. Welcome to the show. We're making our way now through Central Park. We have seen quite a big chunk of the city today. We started out in we started out in City Hall Park, made our way all the way up Broadway to 34th Street. Then we made our way up to Rockefeller Center, went up 5th Avenue. And now we're doing a little loop of Central Park before making our way back over to 5th Avenue. Coming up, we're going to see the Angel of the Waters fountain, we're going to see Bethesda Terrace, and you're going to see Balto the sled dog. People having fun with the street musicians, gotta love it. Having a New York moment. A really nice long stroll. Tomorrow's going to be a fun walk. We're going to go to Staten Island tomorrow. I'm going to go get my Thanksgiving turkey in Staten Island. Should I label the video looking for my turkey? Should I label it that? Should I label it looking for my turkey? But yes, we are going to be looking for turkeys tomorrow in Staten Island. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. And it's a tradition, right? Looking for my turkey, right? Looking for my Thanksgiving turkey. Sounds like a plan, Hendrix. Good to see you. Coming up on my right-hand side is the Namburg Band Shell, built in 1923. Namburg Band Shell, an unknown Jimi Hendrix performed there back in the 60s. The Grateful Dead, Jefferson Airplane, an unknown Bob Dylan, all performed inside that band shell over there. But my favorite event that ever happened there happened rather recently in April 2020. This is where the New York Philharmonic decided to play an entire show, their entire opera, 3 movements, everything right here. They did a spontaneous concert here in April 2020. New Yorkers showed up here with awe and wonder, and they were quite amazed that that it all came together. So here it is. Better than Dutch getting chased by a turkey, absolutely. Hey, let's go get those turkeys. Straight from the street to the oven. That's right, Din Din. But we're now, ladies and gentlemen, coming into the heart of Central Park, Bethesda Terrace. Look at the sunlight coming across Sheep's Meadow right now. That looks kind of amazing. Pretty, really pretty out here. Last little bit of sunlight here before the sun gets below the buildings. Hello there, surfboard. Good to see you. Bethesda Terrace was designed by Jacob Ray Mould in 1871. It represents the 4 seasons of the year. And I'm going to show you the 4 seasons. But first, let's see the view from the terrace. This is a double-decked plaza. So we're going to see the view from the terrace, and then we're going to walk through the arcade. And I will show you the pillars of the 4 seasons. Lily Coing, welcome. It does get dark too soon, absolutely. Gus, 9 years ago on this day, you was landing in New York City for work training. The city is magic around this time with all the Christmas spirit around. Cheers, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving there, Gus. I hope you're doing well. I hope one day you'll return back to New York and make some more great memories here in the greatest city in the world. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Hit that like button, people. You like it when it gets dark soon, Dan? Awesome. Me, I like sunlight. I work outside, I need sunlight. Jeanette, we're going to have some fun tomorrow. Jeff, you know, it's the difference between simply walking and actually knowing and what you're talking about. Remember, I am a licensed New York City tour guide, so this is my second office, is here in Central Park. I have taken literally thousands of people around here, and that's in real life, not on live stream. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bethesda Terrace, ladies and gentlemen. And here it is, the Angel of the Waters Fountain. Angel of the Waters Fountain, built to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aquifer. Dan, I literally just talked about Seneca Village. Dan, I literally just explained all about Seneca Village. But there it is. The Angel of the Waters Fountain, built to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aquifer system, the first freshwater system for the city of New York. The body of water just beyond the Angel is called the Lake. No special name, just called the Lake. And that is all filled up with New York City tap water. Angel of the Waters, the first public commission work of art for the city of New York, designed by a woman. Her name was Emma Stubbins. Emma Stubbins designs a rather ordinary looking angel. Not too flamboyant, but she is controversial when she's unveiled in 1871 for 2 things. One, she's showing just a little bit too much leg, and 2, she's a rather ordinary looking angel, so some people in the New York press had the nerve to call her the milkmaid. Hand outstretched, blessing the waters of Bethesda, the fountain represents the Gospel of John, or references the Gospel of John. Just beyond the Angel, you have the lake, and then beyond the lake, the Rambles. The Ramble, the most wooded area here in Central Park. Many films have been shot here. Over 375 different TV shows and movies have been filmed here in Central Park. My favorite scene happens right about there. That's where John Wick sits down in the movie John Wick. And everyone freezes in place. But there it is, everyone. The Angel of the Waters Fountain. Angel of the Waters obviously not turned on anymore because it is winter. And back in the day, we used to let the fountain freeze over, but the fountain is made of copper, so we were completely destroying it. So in 2004, we started completely rehabilitating it, and then this whole landscape was completely restored back in 2007. Why do people feel the need to climb on the statues? Because they want to take pictures. Yes. You can watch this over and over again. Me too. Let's do it. Let me show you the etched sand. So this is all sandstone here, and I'm going to show you the Four Seasons. Right here, this is the skylight for the arcade down below, and this almost lines up with the very center of Manhattan Island. Manhattan Island is 11.5 miles from north to south, and this is just about at the halfway point of Manhattan Island from north to south. We are not at the widest part of Manhattan Island, that's down on 14th Street, but this is almost the very center of Manhattan Island if you do not count Battery Park City. But if you ever saw the movie The Avengers, this is where Loki teleports from, is right here. Amongst many other TV shows and movies, and like Columbo and stuff, and Kojak and all that good stuff. But let me show you the pillars of the Four Seasons. Let me show you the pillars of the Four Seasons. So right here, this is Calvert Vaux Way. We're just at about 72nd Street right now. We're going to pass by the zoo, Zan. Yeah, we're not going to go into the zoo, but we're going to pass right by it. We are going to head back out that way because we'll be heading towards Fifth Avenue. But let me show you the four pillars of the season. Here at the top of the stairs, we have autumn and spring. So first we're going to see autumn. Autumn is represented by the witch here. We got the witch, we got the heart, we got the fall harvest, the jack-o'-lantern right here. Good to see you, Walter, out there in Nashville. Good to see you, Nadine. Welcome. Then we have the owl. The owl represents the lack of sunlight during the day. And then around this side here, of course, we go back to school in autumn. So here is the school book by Lantern Light. So that's autumn. And now over here is spring. Spring is represented by the spring harvest. Here's the spring harvest right here. And then since we have longer days of sunlight, here is the rooster. The rooster represents the longer days. And then here is the sun. There is a representation of sunlight right there. So now autumn and spring here at the top. And now we're going to go through the arcade. When we go through the arcade, we're going to look up at the ceiling. The ceiling has over 15,000 hand-painted tiles. These are called the Milton tiles. They're the only application of Milton tiles in the world vaulted onto a ceiling. You could find Milton tiles in places like the U.S. Capitol and the White House. But these tiles, for the most part, are all original, completely restored in 2007. Some tiles were recreated in that old style way from the 1860s. But here it is. Bethesda Arcade. A beautiful restoration, absolutely, Trisha. Beautiful restoration. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Bethesda Terrace and the Angel of the Waters. And now it's time to talk about the other seasons, and that is, we saw spring and autumn. Now it's time to see summer and winter. So here we have summer. Summer represented by the bees here. We have the bees. We have the dove flying back north to warmer weather. And then here are the bees now pollinating the flowers. This is summer right here. But now we're going to show you the column that is for now, or almost now. Winter is on the other side right here. So winter we have here, the doves are making their nest for the winter. They gotta warm up. And then right here we have, this is the reindeer for obvious reasons, the reindeer. And then over here we have the duck flying south for the winter, right here. So this column is winter. And then here's our angel. Over 375 different movies and TV shows have been made here in Central Park, including Home Alone 2, John Wick, Sex and the City, amongst Hair. How many more movies, how many TV shows? A lot, people, a lot. But now let's make our way up. Let's go say hi to Alice in Wonderland, and I'll start making my way back south again. Let's go see Alice in Wonderland, shall we? Mind you, Angels in America, absolutely. Yes, Walter, yes. They took a bit of artistic merits there, placing the ducks and the doves in their placement there. But good to see you, Walter. Walter, are you a Periscope person? Welcome. I'm happy to see you on YouTube. Happy to see you here on YouTube there, Walter. A lot of Periscope people just gave up watching live streams. I don't know why. This is your favorite place, Central Park. Good to see you there. You're more than welcome for showing you the details there. It's only you. Welcome. Current weather conditions here in Brooklyn, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 10 Celsius to you and me. The wind's blowing out of the west-southwest at 9 miles an hour. The current humidity is 34%. So yeah, warmed up nice. Took off my live stream glove, took off my hat. Oh yes, we argued on Periscope about vertical video, yes. Yes, vertical video is not video. Central Park, one of the first places in the world to use forced perspective. And here's a happy little accident thanks to forced perspective. We're looking towards the west along the lake, and we have those beautiful twin towers across the way over there. Those are the twin towers of the San Remo apartments, designed by Emery Roth back in 1929. Steven Spielberg and Steve Martin have apartments in there, but my favorite, back in the day, that's where Barry Manilow used to live, and Barry Manilow used to sublet to Raquel Welch in the San Remo. One of my favorite shots right there. Always loved the San Remo, me too. Look how pretty it looks. How much is rent? Well, I know that Demi Moore and Bruce Willis used to own the penthouse apartment in the building on the right-hand side, and she was trying to sell it for $171 million, something crazy like that. So you don't pay rent; you buy something like that, Audrey. There's no rent; you buy that. Yeah, the sun is setting, JR. Hoping to get some nice sunset view, well, kind of afterglow views for you guys now. Nice framing, yes indeed. Off in the distance, the Loeb Boathouse. The Loeb Boathouse is not going away, just changing owners. And they are getting a new owner to run the Loeb Boathouse restaurant. We're on our way right now to see our good friend, the one, the only Alice in Wonderland, coming up next. Then we'll start making our way down the east side of the park, back towards Fifth Avenue, back towards my express bus to go home. Yes, indeed, Chris. Yes, indeed. Cold and rainy in South Texas, Brownsville. Good to see you, Adrian. Hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoy your visit here to New York in the summertime. Come on out to New York. We ain't going anywhere. Now, if you come out here in the summertime, maybe come out to Coney Island and experience a Fireworks Friday. Home before dark. I'm going to get home just after dark. It feels like I'm going to get home just after dark. As we walk underneath the trefoil arch. Absolutely, ABX girl, absolutely. So now we're making our way over to the model boat pond, also known as the Conservatory Water. And we're going to see two friends here. We're going to see Hans and Alice. Let's first say hello to Hans, because Hans is closer to us at the moment. And that's Hans Christian Andersen, that is. Yeah, kind of crazy, Trisha. 14 mil. Sounds about right. Jose Torres. Wepa, Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, Jose Torres. Bienvenidos. I think I just heard a hawk. I think I just heard a red-tailed hawk. The conservatory water, the model boat pond. I think about Stuart Little and his yacht race that happens here. Damien out there in Michigan. Good to see you, Damien. I hope you and your family have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Hope you're doing well. Here's our good friend, Hans Christian Andersen, right here reading The Ugly Duckling to a Duck. Look at the afterglow here. Ooh, they're getting a nice sunset up there right now. Is this park a part of the National Park Service? No, it's not, Audrey. This is a part of the New York City Parks Department, but it's run and managed by the Central Park Conservancy. Good to see you, Charlotte. Welcome. In Tulsa, they pump out the hawk sounds and birds in distress to keep pigeons away. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, Chris, that's crazy, Chris. Chris, that's cray-cray. But this park was, this part is part of the New York City Park Service, Parks Department. And the Central Park Conservancy manages Central Park. It costs around $85 million to manage Central Park, and about 95% of that comes in part from the Central Park Conservancy through donations, various fundraisers, and of course various fees they charge people to film here in the park. And so, yes, Bagels and Walks, one of my favorite spots too. One of my favorite spots too. But let's say hi to Hans. I gotta do my thing now, since people got their pictures here. What I like to do when I see Hans over here, for good luck, I have to do something. Yeah, great reflection, screenshots. So as you see, Hans Christian Andersen reading The Ugly Duckling to the duck. See? He's reading the Ugly Duckling to a duck. So this is what I want you to do. When you see Hans, you got to rub Hans on the nose, and then you tap the duck on the head. And that's how you get good luck. That's how you live to be 1,000 years old. Luis Enrique, boa tarde, Brazil. No boats on the water today. No model boats on the water today. No. No model boats on the water today. It's a bit of the off season. They're going to drain this soon. So eventually this will be drained and they'll close it up for the season. Next thing you know, we'll see it filled with snow and whatnot. But we're getting some nice afterglow here as the sun goes down. The sun's already going down here today. These short days are killing me, I swear to God. I just realized I've been outside for 99% of the sunlight today. I've been outside. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it does look filthy. Yeah, I gotta empty that out soon. But this is as far north in the park we're going to go today. We're now at around 75th Street, and we're near 5th Avenue here in the park, and we're now approaching the Margarita Delacorte Memorial, Alice in Wonderland. Where do the turtles go? I think they just go into the wooded areas, Jim. I hate these short days too. Me too, Din Din, me too. I agree. But here it is, Alice in Wonderland, a gift to the children of the city of New York in honor of Margarita Delacorte. George Delacorte, the founder of Dell Publishing, he is the one who gets the money together for our Shakespeare in the Park Theater, Delacorte Theater. George Delacorte does play a role here in the statue. He plays the role of the Mad Hatter. But Jose de Kreeft created this in 1958. And I gotta rub his nose for good luck. We got to rub George's nose for good luck. But isn't she looking great today? Hope you're doing well, George. And there it is, Alice in Wonderland, everybody. Always holding court here in Central Park. Great views here of Midtown Manhattan. Now we're going to walk on the other side of the model boat pond here, the Conservatory Water, make our way back south along 5th Avenue now. How much does this tour cost, Chris? If you want a full walking tour that I do here in Central Park, it's $35 a person. It's a 2-hour tour. We walk 2.4 miles. And you see a lot more in Central Park than just what we're seeing today. So we go as far as Belvedere Castle. But again, if you're just tuning in, I am a professional New York City tour guide. I've been a professional tour guide for 10 years. Here in New York City, my specialties are Coney Island, the Brooklyn Bridge, and right here, Central Park. If it's your first time watching this live stream, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family of Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. A few more live streams happen over there on Instagram, and also some pictures. If you do want to take a walking tour with me in real life, please direct message me on Instagram at least 3 to 4 weeks before your visit. I do work with a couple of different companies, and I do plan out my schedule a month in advance. No, I cannot say the name of my tour company because people like to try to make me lose my job. So if you want to learn about my tours, just direct message me on Instagram and I'll give you more information. It's a shame that I cannot reference the companies I work for anymore because people like to call them up and try to get me fired. But luckily, I have very good bosses at both of my companies. They are fans of the channel. They love watching my live streams. And we did in the past had to get lawyers involved when defamation happened. So, JR, it'd be great. Come on. Next time you come out to New York, let me know. Let me know. No, I do walking tours and bicycle tours, Deborah. I do both. But it's a shame that I can't really talk about the people who I work for because I love the companies who I work for. New Jersey 785, welcome. But yeah, if you find out what company I work for and you decide to contact them and then say some crazy stuff, we may get lawyers after you, and we have gotten lawyers after people before. So this one is free, Jason. That's right. All you got to do is, if you're enjoying this walking tour, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It lets me know you care. It'll help more people find the broadcast. And if you really like what you're watching, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. Good to see you there, Sarah. I'm glad you're enjoying. Some people do need to find a hobby. Awesome, Mo. That'd be awesome. Audrey, the park is hilly. After all, Manhattan is derived from the Native American word Mannahatta, which is the Lenape word for land of many hills. Why would they do that? Because people want me to lose my job, Jason. Plain and simple. Oh yeah, absolutely, Chris. Squirrels are beautiful, Sarah. Squirrels are cute and beautiful. I tend to agree. We're now going to make our way down the east side of the park here along 5th Avenue. We're going to stay inside the park though. Coming up next, we're going to see Balto the sled dog. Thank you so much, there. It's only me. Glad you enjoyed the program. Good to see you, Norm, in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. All right, crossing East 72nd Street. 72nd Street right here. So off in this direction here is Angel of the Waters. And then this right here, this is Fifth Avenue, 72nd Street right here, everybody. We're now going to enter the East Green.
What happened here? Oh, is that good?
And like I said, coming up in a few moments, Balto the sled dog coming on up. Got some patrols going on here in the park, it looks like. Central Park does have its own police precinct. Balto, he's your hero, me too. Lady O, has my tour bookings increased thanks to the holiday season? Lady O, it's been about normal, Lady O. It does always pick up this week. I'm not working on Thanksgiving though. My first time not working on Thanksgiving in about 8 years. So, but yeah, work is up. Saw them in the movie Elf. There you go. Looks like we're just past sunset here. That's right, the Togo statue in Chinatown. Not a lot of people know about that, Bagels and Walks. I'm happy that you know about that. Audrey, will I be attending the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? No, I will not. No, I will not. I think that's going to be thoroughly covered there, so no need for me to go cover the parade. So I'm going to, for once, stay home. Good to see you, Rob. Welcome. I will enjoy my time off for Thanksgiving. Well, there'll be enough people covering the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. I don't need to be there. Unless Macy's wants to invite me. If Macy's invites me, then I'll cover it. But I think I'm good. Central Park Rangers, yes indeed. Hello there from Frederick, Maryland. Welcome, loco. Glad you're enjoying. I won't eat too much. I will not eat too much. Yeah, NBC got it covered, yeah. NBC and all the other live streamers got it covered. What's my favorite Christmas movie? Probably Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Makes me cry every time. Gotta be watching with some hot chocolate and pie. That sounds perfect. Good late afternoon. Hope you're having a great day there. Yeah, I don't know, Kirk. Dogs barking yet? Yes, they are, NJ. Dogs are definitely barking. We've been at it now for 3 hours, 1 minute. Any radio on Thanksgiving? Norm, maybe we'll do some radio on Thanksgiving. I don't know yet. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing for Thanksgiving, so definitely going to be lazy since I'm not working. But we might do radio, or we might not. I'll just sleep all day and spend the day with my wife. So I do radio, Deborah, yes, on Twitch. Twitch.tv/DutchMoz is home to the most interactive radio show on the internet, WMAZZ Rebel Radio, the only live stream that you, the viewer, controls. Suffice you know how to pay attention to the TV screen. But we do a radio show with all of your requests. Will I be opening gifts this live stream from viewers? No, no. No, Mo, please don't send me anything, Mo. I don't have a P.O. box. Please do not send me anything. I won't be doing any unboxings, and please do not send me anything. I appreciate it, but please do not send me anything. There you go, there's the link. Twitch.tv/DutchMoz for the most exciting latency lottery on the internet. The only live stream that you, the viewer, controls. WMAZZ Rebel Radio. No, I don't have a P.O. box. Thank you so much, Jim. Have we walked about 6 miles? That's crazy. Doesn't feel like it. As the lights of Central Park come on, it is slowly getting dark. The great thing about working the gates of Central Park way back in 2005 was that I've kind of memorized all the pathways here in Central Park, so I could kind of weave around here. Yeah, planes, trains, and automobiles. By the way, those aren't pillows. That's right. That's right, Chris. I'm humble. Yes, I don't have a P.O. box. I don't have the money to maintain a P.O. box. So. When are we going to be doing plane spotting again, Bob? When the wind's coming out of the north, and I know when to come. If I have time to come out, I don't know, Bob. I don't know. You miss Christo. Me too, Deborah. To the abominable spirit of the sled dog. Here he is, everyone. The one, the only Balto, the sled dog. Balto went over 2 mountain ranges to deliver the antidote to diphtheria to the children of Nome, Alaska. Saved 220 children's lives. Balto was here for the unveiling of this statue 10 months after he saved those children's lives. Balto was actually right here, just off to the left-hand side of the statue from this vantage point. Balto was the first viral star for his day, you could say. He became quite popular, quite famous, and he is still on display to this very day in the Natural History Museum in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where he is stuffed. I appreciate that there, Bagels and Walks. Great polar bear stream. I'm glad you liked it. To the indomitable spirit of the sled dog, everybody. So a local civic organization got the money together to create this statue just 10 months after Balto saved 220 children's lives. And there he is, good old Balto. We'll come out here when it snows. We'll come say hi to Balto after it snows. And it's a beautiful thing. But now we're going to make our way underneath 65th Street now. We're going to go underneath the 65th Street Traverse. We're going to make our way past the Central Park Children's Zoo. And then we're going to make our way underneath the Delacorte clock. It is 4:30. So I think we're just going to miss the bells of the Delacorte clock here. Have I ever done a polar bear swim? No, Deborah, I have not done a polar bear swim, but we cover it every year. We are the official live stream of the New Year's Polar Bear Plunge in Coney Island, where we will have unprecedented first row access to see all these people go into the water. So tune in New Year's Day, and we'll see the polar bear swim out in Coney Island. Or you could join me on most Sundays in the winter. We watch the polar bears swim pretty much every Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. We saw the polar bear swim just a few days ago. How often do the bells ring? Once every half hour until, I believe, 5 o'clock. We're getting closer. Hopefully I think this clock is off by like 2 minutes, so we might just be able to make it because we're right here. We're definitely going to hear it in a moment here. Once the bells start ringing, I'll shut my yapper here and we'll make our way to the Delacorte clock, which is just beyond the 65th Street Traverse, which is right here. Looks like they're getting ready to close this corridor here. This takes us past the children's zoo and the main part of the zoo. Yeah, I know they haven't been dancing lately, Bagels and Walks. I don't know why. I looked into it the other day, if they were maybe restoring it or maybe repairing it, and nothing. We did see them dance a few months back, but not lately. I know in the wintertime they don't dance because it's just cold, but maybe that's part of it. But here comes the Delacorte clock. And let's see, will we hear it? It's 4:30. An occasional interview with polar bears, yes indeed, New Jersey. 785, absolutely. Let's see, did we make it? Or is it not ringing anymore? Oh wow, the Delacorte clock's like way off. It's off by 6 minutes. Delacorte clock is off by 6 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4:30 right now. And the clock is not ringing. Oh, there we go. Dedicated to the mice all here in New York City. There was 3 blind mice. The Delacorte clock. We caught it in perfect timing. Good to see you, Will. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. If you tuned away and have tuned back, welcome. We're now passing by the sea lions here at the Central Park Zoo. Can you hear them? I'm happy to see the figures dancing once again on the Delacorte clock, so we caught that just in time. It was a beautiful thing. Remy Berger, welcome, Remy Berger. More than welcome, Din Din. Sounds like a scary Christmas, right? Yes. Scary sounds, people. Scary sounds. As the lights of the city come on, grabbing your guitar. Awesome, Walter. Grab your guitar, Walter. Grab your guitar. Wow, you certainly got everything on this damn live stream. They're here about, no, I did not, Mo. No, I did not. But anyway, certainly saw a lot on today's live stream. Saw a big chunk of New York, and not just Midtown. We made our way all the way up from Lower Manhattan, City Hall Park. Made our way up Broadway to 34th Street. 34th Street up 6th Avenue to Rockefeller Center. Rockefeller Center to Central Park via 5th Avenue. We saw the Saks Fifth Avenue preparations for tonight's unveiling at 7 o'clock. Now, what more can I say? Are we ending at World Trade Center? No, we're not, RJ. RJ, we went uptown, so we started by where the World Trade Center is. We are not going all the way back downtown. Beautiful New York indeed. Now we're going to end right here at Grand Army Plaza here, and the Plaza Hotel. As the sights and the sounds of the city continue on, we're going to rejoin 5th Avenue here in a few moments. But again, if you're new to the broadcast and you like what you see, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Maz family of networks here on YouTube and Instagram. All same name at Dutch Maz. We'll be back on tomorrow, going out to Staten Island tomorrow to go look for turkeys. Make sure you have your notification bell turned on, because I don't know exactly when I'm going to go live. It all depends on when I'm finished with work and when I'm done with my lunch and how quickly I get out to Staten Island. Happy holidays, Will. 5th Avenue, one of your favorite places to go to. Nice. I see you. Happy Thanksgiving. More than welcome, Surfboard. I'm glad you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a blessed day, Activity 79. Have a great day. It is huge. It is huge, JR. Diana, you're more than welcome. As the lights of the city come up. Hells yeah! Who needs a shot of espresso when you have a loud horn like that? You're more than welcome, Bagels and Walks. Everyone follow Bagels and Walks. He's a live streamer from the Upper East Side, putting out some great content. Give Bagels and Walks a follow. You missed I know, me too. NJ785. I missed Diane Arbus too. Let's sing it in harmony. Jerry, you're more than welcome. Yeah, isn't it amazing? Need a shot of espresso regardless. Yes, indeed. Ooh, it's the 90s all over again. Hey, that's what I call 90s. Here we are, 60th Street, ladies and gentlemen. It has been great. Thank you so much, Paula. It certainly has been great. It got warm out here, like relatively. I mean, I'm not wearing a hat anymore. I'm not using my gloves. But my goodness, that horn, right? A tritone G and C, what is that, C major? Okay, guys. Well, as the lights of the city come on, it's time for me to bid you guys a fond adieu. Again, if you found this live stream by accident and enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the Dutch Maz family of networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. Same name at Dutch Maz. If you make any kind of mix or clip from the video, please make sure to tag me in it at Dutch Maz. And of course, subscribe for more exciting adventures here in New York. And more importantly, hit the notification bell, because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But thank you so much for hanging on out with me this afternoon for a little jaunt up Broadway here. And we're here right across the street from the Plaza Hotel, 5th Avenue, 59th Street, here in Midtown Manhattan. This is Dutch Maz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish those moments, and And good evening and good afternoon, good evening and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Tomorrow, turkeys, people. We're going to find some turkeys in Staten Island. I'll see you guys mañanas. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.